Hello, my friends. I'm outside again in the woods and it's beautiful, snowy, and we have had cold temperatures the past week with temperatures below -20, and I think the most was -28, -28 degrees Celsius. That's quite a lot for November, but yeah. It's not so unusual that it can get cold in November here in Lapland, so yeah. What else is there to tell? Well, I'm thinking a lot of things at the moment, also about my channel, how I want to proceed, and I know that it's not a way to make a living, at least not at the moment, and probably not a few years to come. And who knows how the development will be with AI and so on. So not really focusing on that. And luckily I'm not dependent on my videos either, so this is just for fun, or maybe to get in touch with people around the world, and so if anyone likes these kind of videos I'm showing with this nature, and just make a thumb up, and or yeah, so and subscribe to my channel if you like. I might also upload more videos in German in the future. I've been thinking about that actually from the beginning, if I do it in English or in German, or even in Swedish or in Finnish, because I'm accustomed or I'm used to all these kind of languages. So but then I thought, well, English is the language that most people speak, and that's true. But on the other hand, I feel more comfortable maybe in my mother tongue, which is German. And I also have to say, I almost feel more comfortable in speaking in Swedish than in English, because I've been living for so many years here. So I'm more fluent in Swedish, I would say, than in English. But it all has its advantages and disadvantages. And I'm thinking that I won't stop completely uploading videos in English, because it's also a good way to improve my English, I think. And I used to be much better in English, but that was many years ago, before I moved to Sweden. And that has nothing to do with Sweden. It has more to do with that I'm just not... I don't have to speak English as much as I used to earlier. Also because I've changed my profession, and so it's not something I need to do every day. I see I have some toothpaste left there. Anyway, yeah, I just came up this hill, so that's why I'm a bit breathing heavily, could say. Anyway, yeah, so my channel, because I want to give a little update about my channel, should also be about all kind of things, because my life is pretty colorful, I would say. I'm jack of all trades, maybe I could say that. Or I would rather say probably that I'm just interested in many different things. So resulting in that I want to upload different things, like different subjects, and mostly I want to upload things that are happening right now, or that are influencing me, or I'm thinking about and I want this channel to be authentic. So whenever I talk about something, I want to speak out how I feel and how I think, because otherwise it's fake, and that's something I don't want on my channel. So but it's not always so easy to be completely honest and open with everything. And just because I'm not talking about something doesn't mean that I'm not open or truthful. It's more like maybe I need to consider it more thought, or I'm not ready just yet to talk about it. And I'm surprised often how open and with a lot of effort and kindness people load up stuff on the internet. There are so many nice people that are talking about their feelings and thoughts, which I think is so personal. And when I talk about my thoughts or feelings, it will most probably be more because I want to connect with other people. So my storage was full again, so I hope that this is going to work now, that I can continue a little bit. Anyway, I think that the future is to share experiences and to talk about things that matter, that influence us, that that we feel or that we think about. And I think it is already beginning to change, and that's through the internet, that people can connect with each other that otherwise would have never connected. And people that don't have the possibility to travel far, they can travel far through the internet. And I think that's a really bonus. I know that whenever I felt bad or like I needed help or I didn't know how to continue in my life, I could never just go to someone, a professional psychologist or so, because I felt that it felt wrong to open up to someone I don't know, and that don't that person doesn't really care about one. I always felt like I needed a friend or someone that could listen or I could talk to. And I don't have this need now anymore because I have people to talk to. But if you don't have anyone to talk to, and that's the only way to open up to someone, of course, I don't want to down talk a psychologist or someone that does this for a profession. It can be very useful, but it doesn't work for me. And I think that's something that everyone has to figure out in one's life. What works for me? Because many people can give advices, and it's something that works maybe for them, but doesn't necessarily work for you. So what has helped me is to really listen inside of me and feel, what do I need now? What does feel right for me? And if you don't find to yourself, you can try to just sit down and be yourself. Just be, and then see what happens. And if nothing really happens, or you feel that nothing happens, well, then you gave yourself some time. And that's something that we really, really need to do. And it also needs practice. The more you sit down and listen to yourself, listen inside, what do you need, what do you feel right now, or what do you think? Just let it flow. Just let anything come up that comes up, that wants to come up, and see what's happens. Yeah. Because if we suppress our feelings and our thoughts, or we think, now I can't do this, or that's not right, or I don't now. If you really feel like, no, this is not working for me, then don't do it. But everyone needs to sit down someday, some time, and feel what you need, or what you really feel deep down. And yeah, the higher self will then eventually come up at some point, and you will get some sign, you will get some advice, or some hint how you can go on, and what's the right thing to do. So don't give up, and I believe that everyone is here for a reason, and the main reason is that we want to evolve. We don't want to stay the way we were, because that's pointless. So in whatever direction that is for you, that feels right for you, it's perfect. Take care. Bye bye.